Did you know that nearly 70% of men over 60 experience a drop in testosterone without realizing it? You might wake up feeling normal, but somewhere deep inside, something feels quieter. That quiet may show up as less energy, slower recovery, or a missing spark that used to greet you in the morning. You might blame it on stress, poor sleep, or just getting older. But what if your body is simply reacting to the food on your plate today? I want to walk you through something most men never think twice about: fruit. Yes, the kind that sits in your kitchen looking innocent and healthy. As a penis surgeon who has spent decades working with men over 60, I've seen how just a few wrong choices in fruit can quietly disrupt hormone balance, circulation, and overall vitality. But here's the good news. Just as some fruits take energy away, others can gently bring it back. In this guide, I'll show you 3 fruits to avoid and 3 to add if you want to naturally support a testosterone boost, better blood flow, and more morning energy. If this sounds like something your body needs, leave a comment and follow along. Your health journey starts now. Let's begin with the first fruit that often looks harmless, but may be quietly working against your hormone balance. Fruit to avoid number 1. Grapes. Grapes are sweet, easy to snack on, and often praised for their antioxidants and heart-friendly benefits. But for men over 60, grapes can become a quiet disruptor of testosterone, especially when eaten regularly and not carefully sourced. Most grapes found in stores are heavily sprayed with synthetic pesticides, and that's where the real issue begins. These chemicals often leave behind compounds called xenoestrogens, which act like fake estrogens inside your body. Once consumed, they begin to compete with your natural testosterone, confusing your hormone rhythm and weakening your vitality. Over time, this may lead to more belly fat, lower energy, and the slow disappearance of the morning strength you once took for granted. I once had a patient, Mr. Allen from Arizona, who ate grapes every single day to manage his blood pressure. But they were not organic, and he never thought they could be affecting his energy. After removing them for 3 weeks and switching to other fruits, he reported better sleep, improved energy, and a noticeable return in morning vitality. Now, to be clear, grapes aren't bad in themselves, but for men in their 60s or beyond, the details matter. If you enjoy grapes, choose organic, wash them thoroughly, and eat in moderation. Avoid bottled grape juice or commercial grape snacks, which are often loaded with syrups and artificial chemicals that stress your hormones and digestion. The takeaway is simple. What seems like a healthy habit may actually be silently draining your testosterone. And grapes are just the beginning. Fruit to avoid number 2. Canned fruit. Canned fruits are soft, colorful, and often seen as a quick breakfast option for older adults with limited chewing ability. They feel convenient, easy to store, and many men eat them alongside their morning medications without much thought. But here's what you need to know. Canned fruit is one of the most misleading health choices for men over 60, trying to protect their hormone balance. The problem doesn't lie in the fruit itself, but in the syrup it's packed in. Most canned fruits are soaked in glucose or fructose syrup, which causes a sudden blood sugar spike when eaten on an empty stomach. For men after 60, this sugar surge signals the body to suppress testosterone and shift toward fat storage instead. And over time, that disrupts both hormone rhythm and blood flow. Even worse, these sugary syrups inflame the delicate blood vessels around the pelvic region, making it harder for your body to produce nitric oxide. And without nitric oxide, you lose the natural signal that drives circulation and responsiveness. I've had patients who felt tired all day and disconnected from their sense of vitality. Without realizing, the small fruit cup was part of the problem. One man, Mr. Raymond from Illinois, used to eat canned peaches every morning thinking they were a soft, heart-healthy choice. But after switching to fresh berries and sliced kiwi, his daytime energy came back, and slowly. So did his morning confidence. Even low-sugar or no added sugar versions of canned fruit can be harmful because they still lack fiber, antioxidants, and natural enzymes. If you want a testosterone boost after 60, skip the fruit cup. Choose fresh, fiber-rich fruits that your body can digest more gradually. What you eat in the morning quietly sets the rhythm for your hormones. And if that rhythm starts with syrup and chemicals, your body may spend the rest of the day in the wrong direction. Fruit to avoid. Number 3. Dried fruit. Dried fruit often looks like a smart snack. It feels natural, sweet, and easy to carry on a busy day. Many men believe it's a healthy way to avoid candy or desserts, especially at night. But the truth is, dried fruit is one of the most misleading choices for men over 60 trying to protect their hormones. When fruit is dried, it loses water but keeps all the sugar. This creates a concentrated snack that may look small but delivers a sugar load as big as soda. Just a handful of raisins has the same sugar as a can of cola, and without water or fiber to slow digestion. This sugar hits your bloodstream fast. The result is a spike in blood sugar, a rise in insulin, and a drop in testosterone as your body shifts away from hormone balance. Even worse, many dried fruits are preserved with sulfites or processed oils, which interfere with zinc absorption. And zinc is one of the key minerals for testosterone production and maintaining healthy function in men. Without enough zinc, your hormone system becomes fragile and slow to respond. I once worked with a man named Charles from Oregon who snacked on dried dates before bed every night. He thought they helped him sleep. But what really happened was this. The sugar kept his blood sugar elevated all night, blocking growth hormone and preventing overnight testosterone recovery. After cutting out the dried fruit and switching to kiwi and berries, he started feeling lighter, clearer, and more energized in the mornings. Dried fruit isn't evil, but for men in their 60s who want to support circulation, hormone rhythm, and prostate function, it can be a quiet blocker. Choose fresh, low-sugar fruits instead. Your body doesn't need candy in disguise. It needs food that supports your testosterone boost and energy from the inside out. Now that you know which fruits may be quietly draining your energy, let's turn to the ones that can bring it back. Fruit to eat. Number 1. Pomegranate. If there is one fruit I recommend most often to men over 60, it's the pomegranate. This bright red fruit has long been seen as a symbol of strength in traditional cultures, and for good reason. Pomegranate supports blood flow, hormone health, and nitric oxide levels, all of which are essential for vitality after 60. What makes pomegranate special is a compound called punicalagin, a powerful antioxidant found in its seeds and juice. It helps reduce inflammation, protect blood vessels, and improve the flexibility of arteries. This means blood can flow more easily, especially to areas that often lose circulation with age. And better blood flow means better oxygen, nutrient delivery, and hormone response throughout the body. Pomegranate has also been shown to increase testosterone levels naturally. One study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that men who drank pomegranate juice daily had improved salivary testosterone and better mood after just 2 weeks. That means this fruit doesn't just improve circulation, it also supports the entire hormonal system, including energy, motivation, and emotional connection. I once treated a patient named Mr. Larson who had lost his sense of physical strength and confidence after 65. He was active, but always tired. After adding half a cup of pomegranate seeds to his breakfast each day, he noticed clearer energy, better focus, and a return of his natural rhythm. It didn't happen overnight, but the shift was steady and real. If you prefer juice, make sure it's 100% pure with no added sugar. Better yet, eat the seeds whole. You can sprinkle them on oatmeal, blend them into smoothies, or enjoy them on their own. When it comes to choosing fruits that support a testosterone boost, pomegranate is one of the most powerful natural allies you can add to your plate. Fruit to eat. Number 2. Kiwi. Kiwi is a small, fuzzy fruit that often goes unnoticed next to flashier options like bananas or mangoes, but for men over 60. Kiwi holds surprising power to support hormone health, digestion, and energy levels. It may be small, but it works deep inside your body where you need it most. One of kiwi's biggest advantages is its very high vitamin C content, even higher than oranges. Vitamin C is essential for protecting the Leydig cells in your testes, which are responsible for producing testosterone. These cells are especially sensitive to stress and aging. When they are protected, your testosterone levels remain more stable and more responsive. Kiwi also contains a special enzyme called actinidin, which helps break down protein and improve digestion. This is important because many men over 60 begin to lose stomach acid and enzyme function. Poor digestion means less absorption of key minerals like zinc and magnesium, both of which are vital for testosterone production and hormone rhythm. Beyond digestion, kiwi helps lower cortisol, your primary stress hormone. High cortisol is one of the biggest silent blockers of testosterone. A study from Japan found that people who ate 2 kiwis per day had better sleep, lower blood pressure, and improved mood after just a few weeks, for men trying to rebuild energy and vitality. These effects are essential. If you're ready to try kiwi, eat the whole fruit, including the skin, as long as it's washed and organic. The skin contains extra fiber and plant compounds that benefit your gut. If you're not used to that texture, eating just the green flesh is still powerful. Kiwi may be small and simple, but it gives your body the tools to digest better, stress less, and support a steady testosterone boost, especially when eaten regularly. Fruited to eat. Number 3. Blueberries. Blueberries are small, soft, and slightly sweet, yet they carry some of the most powerful antioxidant effects found in nature. For men over 60, this little fruit can become a quiet force in supporting hormone balance, circulation, and brain clarity, and it works without sugar spikes or digestive stress. Blueberries are rich in compounds called anthocyanins, natural antioxidants that help reduce inflammation and protect the cells that produce testosterone. As men age, oxidative stress builds up in the body. This stress damages blood vessels and weakens the glands responsible for hormone production. By neutralizing free radicals, blueberries help preserve testosterone and improve blood flow, especially to areas most affected by age. But their benefit doesn't stop there. Blueberries also support the brain. Many men over 60 report memory fog, slower focus, or lack of motivation. Studies have shown that regular intake of blueberries may improve cognitive function, insulin sensitivity, and emotional stability, all of which play an important role in masculine vitality. I worked with a client named Martin who struggled with energy dips, afternoon brain fog, and poor sleep. He added half a cup of fresh blueberries to his breakfast every morning. After 2 weeks, he noticed better concentration, more balanced energy, and a greater sense of connection with his body. He didn't change his entire diet. Just one fruit made a meaningful shift. If you want to try blueberries, go with fresh or frozen, not dried or sweetened versions. You can eat them on their own. Mix them into Greek yogurt or add them to smoothies. Low in sugar and high in fiber. They are one of the best fruits for testosterone boost that also support brain and heart health. Sometimes the smallest fruits make the biggest difference, especially when your body is asking for something gentle, natural, and quietly powerful. Most people assume that fruit is always good for you, no matter your age. But after 60, your body processes food differently. The digestive system slows down, hormone rhythms shift, and the way your body responds to sugar, fiber, and nutrients becomes more sensitive than ever before. When you were younger, a fruit high in sugar might have given you a burst of energy and then passed quickly. But as you age, that same fruit can disrupt your blood sugar, affect insulin, and signal your body to store fat and lower testosterone. Your metabolism is not broken. It's simply more selective. That means not all fruits serve your health the same way anymore. Your hormone system, especially testosterone, now relies more heavily on foods that support circulation, digestion, and mineral absorption. And fruits that once seemed harmless may now act as quiet blockers. This is why men over 60 need a strategy not just to eat more fruit, but to eat the right fruit at the right time. Choosing fruits high in antioxidants, low in sugar, and rich in fiber can help protect your vascular system and hormonal balance. Meanwhile, avoiding fruits packed in syrup or processed with chemicals can remove hidden stressors from your daily meals. These changes may seem small, but over weeks and months, they can lead to more energy, better sleep, and a stronger hormone rhythm. I've seen men go from foggy and fatigued to clear and motivated just by making these specific changes. It's not about cutting out fruit completely. It's about treating fruit as a form of gentle, daily medicine, especially when your goal is long-term vitality. So the next time you walk past the fruit section, don't just think about what looks good. Think about what supports your testosterone boost, protects your circulation, and gives your body the right message each day. You don't need to change everything overnight, but after 60, every small food choice matters more than you think, especially when it comes to your hormone rhythm, your circulation, and your sense of strength as a man. Now you know the truth behind 6 everyday fruits. 3 to avoid because they quietly block your hormones, and 3 to eat more often because they nourish your energy, blood flow, and testosterone rhythm from the inside out. It may seem like a small thing to swap grapes for blueberries or skip canned fruit for pomegranate seeds. But over time, these changes tell your body that you're listening to what it needs. And when your body feels heard, it begins to respond with more stability, clarity, and quiet power. I've seen these small shifts lead to better sleep, lighter mornings, more stable emotions, and a return of natural rhythm in men well into their 70s. You don't need pills. You don't need perfect discipline. You just need to nourish the systems that still want to serve you gently, naturally, and consistently. If this guide spoke to you, leave a comment or share it with someone who might benefit. And if you're ready to take the next step, join me in the next video where I'll walk you through a 7-day food strategy to support male hormones after 60 using real meals, not medication. Your body hasn't forgotten how to be strong. It's just waiting for the right message.